Satya Hair Solutions,
where trust meets expertise.
Satya Pranam. Lot of people ask me to make a video on Derma Roller and they have real serious questions. Does it really work? Does it help in hair regrowth? How long do we need to do this? What should be the frequency? Can we combine it with other treatment, topical lotions or medications? And so overall, this is an interesting topic, and this is something which you guys can use at home also. So I thought of making a video on this. Should be a useful video. You can, if you like the content, please press the like button and share this video with people whom you think that might get benefit out of this. And don't forget to put your comments. You can ask your questions, queries in the comment section. We'll answer all of them. So I am your friend Dr. Shaill Gupta, and I'm a hair transplant surgeon, and I've been practicing for more or less 20 years. Now, coming to Derma Roller. Derma Roller is a needle-based device, and this is how it looks like. So it has different uh, depths of needle, the needle size. It can vary from 0.5 mm to 3 mm, and the number of needles can also vary. Okay, so for example, this one which I am showing you has got 540 needles into it, and there are with less, there are with more, and depending upon the amount of injury which we want to induce. So it comes as in the form of a roller, so we popularly call it Derma Roller. It also comes in a static framework where you just stamp it, okay? And it also comes with a device called Derma Pen. So where it is an automated device, you just press the button, battery operated device, and it goes and hits, goes and hits. Now, how does a Derma Roller work? So it is based on collagen induction principle. Okay, so we give a controlled injury to the skin, and in response to the injury there is healing cascade which is initiated, which includes movements of platelets to the site of injury, release of growth factors, which in turns increases the blood circulation in that area, and because of which hair get more nutrients, more nutrition, and these hair grow uh, more in thickness and length, and those miniaturized hair which were not growing at their own, they get a stimulus, and in response to this stimulus these hairs start growing, and the area turns little darker, more covered, and it helps this way. You might have heard that combing or massaging your head with oils can help. That is again a type of injury which you are creating, but those are like very mild injuries. Comparison to that, Derma Roller is a bigger injury, deeper injury, and that way it helps, so you get more out of it if you compare it with just plain combing. And when we do it in clinics, by making the area numb, obviously we can use longer lengths, more needles, more pressure, more trauma, but again it's a controlled trauma, and more results. So when you are doing it at home, what is the ideal size of needle? Usually when you do this, you can use 0.5 mm. That is what I find most comfortable, because this is something which you are going to use at home. Though I am not in favor of a lot of DIYs, but yes, this is something which is proven, and it works. It works really well, and all of you, I mean, whosoever wants, they can use this, and this is a great tool to help your hair. Okay. So how do you use a derma roller? Derma roller, as you can see in this video, one has to be very careful while using it. If you have long hair, hair can get entangled in the derma roller and you might end up pulling out a lot of hair and damage them. So you can use, people who have long hair can use tamping mode. They can use a derma pen device also instead of a roller device that can help. Okay. And the pressure, obviously the pain which you can tolerate to that extent, I mean, you use the pressure. Make sure that you clean the area before you do this. If you don't clean, there are chances that, because there is some kind of abrasion, and there are chances that you might actually mm, damage or induce some kind of infection over there. It's better to roll it in one direction rather than going both ways, because the chances of entanglement of hair are more. Now, what all medications shall we use along with derma roller? Do we really need to apply minoxidil or the other hair serums or oils immediately after doing the roller? No. See, it is always better if you use these medicines after 2 to 3 days, okay? Because the skin is abraded, medicines can act as an irritant. They can really burn or sometimes irritate your skin to that extent that it can cause irritant dermatitis. So you have to be careful. Many a times I see patients who actually end up doing this. So it's always better. So there are many peptide serums. You can use even Capaxil, Procapil, or minoxidil along with derma roller. And if you want to know more about these medicines, go to the playlist section. See, I have made a lot of videos where we have discussed in detail about topical finasteride, topical minoxidil, and you will find this information good. So you can go and watch there. This can help in beard regrowth also. People try it. It helps in facial rejuvenation as well. So we commonly routinely use derma roller for facial PRPs, and it really helps, and it again stimulates collagen induction in that area, and revives and rejuvenates the skin. Okay. And what should be the frequency of derma roller usage? Now there are different school of thoughts regarding this. There are people who say use it every week. There are people who say use it in 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, and I find patients who sometimes use it daily. Obviously, you are giving an injury to the skin, and injury needs time to heal. If you keep injuring again and again, again and again, the skin won't get time to heal, and you won't be able to get those benefits out of it. So it is always better you use it once in 3 to 4 weeks. That's my personal opinion. That's what I prescribe, recommend to my patients, and they do pretty well. Now, what are the indications? Where does derma roller treatment help? So the commonest indication obviously is androgenetic alopecia or male pattern baldness, where it works really well. Then there is another indication in females also, you can use it, female pattern thinning, you can use it, and it can really give you good results. Now there are certain other conditions like telogen effluvium. See, one has to be careful while using it in telogen effluvium, because hair are already going through trauma and they are falling. So if you add uh, severe trauma to it, especially when they are falling, at that time I really don't find it useful. uh, let the hair recover, and then once the shedding stops and hair enter into recovery phase, I think that is a better time period when you can introduce derma roller treatment. uh, then there are conditions like alopecia areata. uh, it can help a bit by improving blood circulation in that area, but really don't see drastic improvements by derma roller in this very condition. There is a condition called scarring alopecia or pseudopelate, where you can sometimes people use it, but that's again a scarring alopecia if the disease is active. Any kind of injury, especially see the background, the dermatological background sometimes can be DLE or it can be lichen planus. So when you give an injury there, you might actually end up initiating the disease can get aggravated at that point of time. So I don't see the role of derma roller in scarring alopecias. How often can you use the same derma roller? I think around 6 to 7 times you can use, depending upon what is the texture and thickness of your skin, how hard your skin is. If the needles get blunt, obviously you should not use that, and sometimes they get blunt with a single use also, so you cannot reuse it. You can sterilize it by either spirit, or you can use running water. You can show sunlight, you can keep it in sunlight. That can also act as a disinfectant. Obviously you need to clean, first wash it in running water. You can put it in some lukewarm water as well for some time, okay, not the boiling water. And that's the way you can clean and reuse your derma roller. So, final word of caution, derma roller, though it is a good good treatment modality, safe treatment modality, which can really help you, and using it is not a rocket science. But still, I would recommend you to consult your dermatologist. You should know your skin condition, hair condition, because some problems can really get aggravated. Don't overuse it. Okay, be gentle. uh, Overuse, I mean, overpressure very frequently when you start using it. These conditions, these things can really harm. Otherwise it is a beautiful harmless procedure. You can go ahead with this procedure, and if you have questions, you can ask in the comment section. If you want me to make videos on some particular topic, I can do that for you. Write in comment section, and if you have questions, do ask in comment section. And don't forget to like and share the video. And you, if you want more content like this, subscribe the channel and help the channel grow, and help us to reach out to as many as possible, so that a lot of people get access to such information. ये वीडियो हिंदी में भी है, अगर आप इस वीडियो को हिंदी में देखना चाहते हैं हिंदी व्यूअर्स के लिए, तो आप जाकर देख सकते हैं। ये वीडियो पोस्टेड है, और इसका लिंक भी डिस्क्रिप्शन में आपको मिल जाएगा। एंड थैंक यू, लव योर सेल्फ, सत्या, प्रणाम।